Nathan Zegura here at M&T Bank Stadium, where the Browns fall to 0-2 this season, losing 41-17 to the Baltimore Ravens. And while the final score was not close, the first half was a close game. Browns go down 10-3 at the half after an Andre Schmidt field goal. The Browns defense, again, was spectacular in the first half. 81 yards allowed to the Baltimore Ravens. So you think about that second half against the Bengals. First half here, the Browns allowed 88 yards total in a game to the Ravens and the Bengals. But as the game wore on, the Browns just could not get anything going offensively. The Browns would have 2 turnovers in this game, a pick that almost went to the house, and then later a sack strip fumble of Joe Flacco that Roquan Smith did take into the end zone for a touchdown. The Browns defense in the second half, kind of what happened there? Well, I'll tell you, Denzel Ward missed a lot of this game. And when you think about a secondary that's already without MJ Emerson, going down Denzel Ward and playing as much man coverage as Jim Schwartz likes to play, it becomes tough. And when Denzel went out, Cam Mitchell came in, and Lamar Jackson went right at him. He'd throw 4 touchdowns on the day, 3 of them in the direction of Mitchell, another one in the direction of Miles Harden, because the Browns did a great job against the run. They held Derrick Henry to just 23 yards. They held Lamar Jackson to just 13 yards rushing in this one, 36 total. That duo last week rushed for 239 yards. And so you think about what the Browns have done defensively over 2 games. Stop the number 1 passing offense in the league, stop the number 1 rushing offense in the league, and yet it has not been enough. The Browns have not been able to put enough points on the board so far this season, failing to get to 20 points in either of their first 2 games. Joe Flacco in this one just couldn't have anywhere to go with the football. A lot of 2 deep safeties again from the Baltimore Ravens, much like Cincinnati in week 1, and the Browns couldn't run them out of it. They couldn't get anything down the field, and so it just was a tough day offensively. Now, Quinshon Judkins makes his debut. He looked good, rushing for over 60 yards in this one. Dylan Sampson catches a touchdown late. The Browns brought in Dylan Gabriel, 3 for 3, 20 yards and a touchdown. So maybe a little positivity from the young guys right there, and the kicker Andre Schmidt made all of his kicks. But once again, drop passes were a theme. There was a drop earlier that took the Browns out of field goal range. Too many drops, and then special teams again struggled. Gave up a big punt return at one point, and then had a punt blocked at another point. A lot good, though, from the defense, as I said, limiting the ground game. They had a goal line stand earlier in the third quarter, but all in all, it was just too much from the Ravens. The 4 touchdowns from Lamar, and, of course, the touchdown from Roquan Smith on that sack strip fumble, and they win this one 41-17. The Browns, it does not get any easier. They're going to face the 2-0 Green Bay Packers next week at home. They're coming off of a big Thursday night win. They have looked incredibly impressive in their 2 games. So the Browns have to dig deep. They've got to find some answers on offense. Right now, the offense not doing its part. Defensively, they really are. Now, this injuries in the secondary, hopefully he can get Denzel Ward back next week, because it'll be tough to keep playing man coverage without him. But Myles Garrett, 2 sacks. You had Devin Bush, another great game. He got a sack as well. Isaiah McGuire in the backfield. Cam Thomas in the backfield. Making a lot of plays behind the line of scrimmage, but ultimately not enough. This team's not playing complementary football. We haven't seen all 3 phases play well, and that's why the Browns find themselves at 0-2. We'll break this game down for you on Cleveland Browns Daily and start getting ready to turn the page to the Green Bay Packers. That's next week at Huntington Bank Field. Disappointing start to the season, 0-2 for the first time since 2017.